Well, the second best part of you getting married is I'm finally cleaning out my closets. So does Emily like dolls? I think this one burps or pees or something.
I don't know. I haven't spent that much time with her.
You'll do fine. Just be yourself. Well, the relaxed, fun part of yourself.
All right, we're gonna miss the previews.
I hate the previews. We'll be there in a minute. They love that. Here, take this too.
You're interested in an old swing set? We got one in the garage.
Sure. Anything to keep kids out of trouble.
I can help you put it up once you get in your new house. You need any work done, you know who to call.
My cousin Louis. Just kidding.
Ooh, moth.
Yeah.
Getting rid of all my toys.
You liked this wiffle ball, didn't you, Davis?
Yeah, I like to bounce it off Kelly's head.
I'll pass.
So have the kids seen the new house?
Not yet.
Have you told them you're getting married?
Not yet. Bill doesn't think they're ready to deal with it.
They're not ready or you're not ready? Kids are smarter than you think.
Look what Ami gave us for the kids.
Oh, great. Thank you.
New toys, new house, new name. Renee Moody. It has a nice ring to it.
I'm not sure I'm going to take the name Moody.
She can't change her name. She's got the Jackson Law Firm.
But that's her professional name. She can be Moody in her personal life.
I'm not touching that one.
Honey, I didn't know this was an issue for you.
No, it's not an issue. It's tradition.
How do you feel about taking my name?
Bill Jackson has a nice ring to it.
I don't think so.
You gotta go. Gotta go. Ding. Round one.
My money's on a lawyer.
Any day now, I will hear you say goodbye, my love, and you'll be on your way. Then my wild, beautiful bird, you will have flown. It isn't now. I'll be gone alone.
I gave him the message. It's all three of them. And, no, ma'am, he is not here now. I assure you I will tell him you called. Good day now.
Who's that?
Isabel Hicks. She keeps calling for Joe. Look at this. He is in court one morning, and I fill up half a message pad. All women. And I don't get a sense that they're clients.
Hi.
Hi.
Ready for lunch?
Oh, yeah, just let me get my purse.
This is from the mortgage broker. And don't forget the ring.
I have for you, too. These are my rubber people. Hello. How are you? Hello, Emily. Hello, Jordan.
I have something for you kids, too. I hope you don't have Curious George yet, or Ramona the Pest.
Now, what do you say?
Thank you, Miss Renee.
Thank you.
Spoiling them already, are you?
Yeah, somebody has to.
You all have a nice lunch.
Where do you want to eat?
Oh, no, don't ask them. We'll end up at McDonald's. Let's go.
Hi, Emmy. I'm sorry I'm late. I couldn't get off the phone. Half the calls were about work. The other half were my kids complaining about day camp. Well, I can't help you with your kids, but I did finish the statistics on the infant car seats. I think this is going to be a good story.
It's a boring story. I really love writing about people. Anything to do with regulations and statistics is way too dry for me.
You know, I never told anybody this, but one time I had Davis in his car seat, and I put him up on top of the roof while I looked for my keys, and I actually got in the car and started to back out of the driveway. Thank God he started to yell.
One time, it was right after I split up with John. Eric was about 2 years old. I was so tired. I literally passed out. And when I woke up, Eric had spilled a bottle of ammonia on the kitchen floor. It's a miracle he didn't drink it.
Sorry to interrupt, but there's been a change in the day. Your 4 o'clock has been changed to tomorrow at 10, and Glenn just scheduled a 5:30 staff meeting.
I told you I have to leave early. Eric has a doctor's appointment.
Sorry. I forgot. Let me see if you can push that till tomorrow.
I don't know how you do it. If I didn't have Collier,
You'd have a nanny, a housekeeper, and chronic colitis.
I know you don't have a minute to breathe, and still you've been finding time to help me along, and I really appreciate that.
I wish I had someone around to show me the ropes when I started. Would have saved me a lot of time.
Tina, how's the car seat feature coming along? I'd like to use it for a cover story, but there's only 2 days till we publish.
No problem. I can get it to you by tomorrow.
That's what I was hoping to hear.
But not without your help. You've really made my life a lot easier, Emmy.
Oh, thank you. You really don't think I'm too old to start this career?
Hell no. You've got more brains and energy than half the kids around here.
Thank you.
You stand with both feet together. Then you jump. Whoever gets the farthest wins the medal. We'll use the spoon as a marker. What are you doing with the knife? Collier gave it to me. Made by genuine Indians. Here, open it up. I'm not allowed to play with knives. And besides, I gotta go. I want to win a pen for selling Bluebell candies. A pen? You once cleaned out a whole garage for one of those dumb things. They're not dumb, and I like selling candy. Too bad you can't sell some in this neighborhood. Miss Klobinski would probably buy some. I bet the whole neighborhood would buy it from you. You could wear my uniform. I wouldn't be caught dead in that thing. I'll do your math homework for you. Okay, but you've got to finish playing.
What are you girls doing?
Just playing Olympics. I'm Austria and Renee's Japan.
I have told you 100 times there is no roughhousing. Renee, run along home. You seem to have forgotten when Renee comes over here to play in the backyard. What would you do if your father came home and saw her here?
I'd tell him that he should play in the backyard if he doesn't like her.
Don't you get smart with me, young lady.
Hello. How come they want you to be smart and then they swat you for it? Beats me. How about Collier's house? His mom might buy some. She's nice. Wait, what do I say? Just ask if they want to buy some Bluebell candy, and don't forget to give them the form. Oh, hey, guys. Hey. Hey. Is your mother home? We're selling candy.
No. You're not a Bluebell, Mary Elizabeth, but that thing does look pretty cute on you.
Hello, little missy, with your little blue sash. How are you doing?
They're selling some Bluebell candy, Daddy.
Oh! I love those, what are those cocoa pralines? Yeah, and those little strawberry things.
There's no strawberry candies.
No? Oh, this your little colored helper, is it? Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take a box each. You come to the barbecue, little missy?
I guess so.
What? This. Oh, yeah. Collier, you do this. I don't have my glasses. Watch Collier. Watch him screw it up like he always does. Huh. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
These guys. Thanks. You better go now.
Oh, but you have to pay for them.
I'll give the money to Mary Elizabeth tomorrow at school. Now get out of here.
Stop being a jerk.
I said get off my property, Mary Elizabeth.
Make me! My sash!
I hope you like London broil.
With ketchup. Mommy always makes it like that.
Is that right?
Can we watch TV after dinner?
Sure you can. Let's see. Ketchup. I'm sorry, honey. No ketchup. But I think we're ready to call the men to the table.
I'll do it. Dinner's ready.
Ah, smells great.
Me?
Yeah, come on.
She doesn't have ketchup.
I could make a béarnaise sauce.
Oh, I'm sure it's perfect just the way it is.
Emily, why don't you sit here across from Jordan?
I want to sit here.
Well, who are you, the queen bee?
Emily was a great little helper, peeling potatoes, tearing lettuce.
Go on now, worker bees sit on the side. Come on now, buzz on over here. There you go.
She said we can watch TV after dinner. Me too.
No. Nobody's watching TV tonight. You already watched an hour today, remember?
But she said we could.
Just for a little while.
Emily, what are you trying to pull? Now, you know the rules, right?
But it's not fair. What are we supposed to do over here?
You're going to eat your dinner, and you're going to help us clean up. Emily, don't start. No tears. Do you hear me? Behave yourself.
Bill, don't make a big deal out of it. Just let him watch a little TV while we clean up.
Renee, can I see you in the kitchen, please? Renee, you cannot undermine me in front of my kids.
What?
When I am laying down the rules, I need you to back me up.
I can't back you up if I don't agree with you.
Well, then don't say anything.
Well, with all these books you got here, you could start the Renee Jackson Memorial Library on Child Development.
I just want to be prepared for everything. Oh, look what I bought for the toys you gave me.
Aw.
What was that? Mama, what are you doing up there? You trying to give me a heart attack?
It's just my old calendar. I'm looking for something. Wait, what is all that?
Oh, your daughter, the lawyer, thinks she can learn how to be a mother out of a book.
I do not. I just want to understand why Bill freaked out when I disagreed with his rules.
What rules?
Well, Emily asked me if she could watch television. I didn't know she was rationed to an hour a day.
Well, that's an easy one. She's trying to pit you and Bill against each other. That's why she asked you.
You want these glasses? We got them for buying gas back in the 60s.
Mama, why don't you hold on to them?
I'll take them.
Oh, good.
Anyway, when Emily started acting out, Bill just shut her down like a drill sergeant.
Sometimes I wish Collier would be a little bit more like that. He always wants me to be the drill sergeant.
Don't you go criticizing how that man raises his kids. You chase him off.
Lord knows you're not a spring chicken. I just don't know when you'd get another shot at marriage.
And you need experience, not books.
All right. Maybe I'll ask Bill if I can start babysitting. It'll be like riding a bike with the training wheels on.
Oh, here it is. Your baby cup. Oh. My baby is getting married. I just might give me a grandchild after all.
You getting two?
Maybe more. No woman can hope, can she?
Don't hold your breath, Mama. I'm no spring chicken.
This is called the Sacramento Sweep, made of genuine boar bristle, securely fastened to the finest wooden handle made in America today.
Renee, come meet Mr. Elmer. Mr. Elmer is our Miller brush man. Come on. Mr. Elmer, this is my daughter, Renee.
Nice to meet you. Hello, Lollipop. Now,
What is this about Renee?
I fell in the sticker bush.
As I was saying...
Sticker bush? Where? What do we do with these children today, Mr. Elmer?
Some people like to use the boar bristle. Good spanking.
Emmy was wearing it, and Collier pushed her.
And why did Emmy have on your Bluebell uniform?
She was helping me sell candies in her neighborhood.
That's over by Satakoy Street. Mm-hmm.
Well, very clever.
Not very honest. And in sales, honesty is essential. Isn't that right, Mr. Elmer?
Absolutely. That's what it says in the Bible.
Well, you take a successful man like Mr. Elmer. He didn't get there by pretending to be someone he's not. How'd you think I'd feel if I found out he really wasn't an employee of the Miller Brush Company?
Not very good, I guess.
Now, I want you to go back and tell everyone what you did. And if anybody wants their money back, you give it to them, understood?
Here's my math book. My homework is 10. I can't do it for you, Emmy. You promised. You can't back out on me now. I already got one lecture from Mama on misrepresenting myself. She's making me go back and tell everyone you're not a bluebell. Your mama's got a real mean streak. So does yours. When I grow up, I'm gonna be the nicest mother in the whole wide world. I'm never having kids. What are you doing here? Are you okay? This is our clubhouse, Collier.
You don't own it. Just leave me alone.
You wouldn't let us play in your stupid old treehouse, so why should we let you play in here?
I can do what I want, Mary Elizabeth.
Why are you being such a creep lately?
You think I'm a creep? You're right.
Hey! What? You know, I don't like you anymore, Collier. You can have your stupid knife back. Creep.
I will make sure she gets the message. Uh-huh. I understand that, yes. Okay, thank you. I wish Tina would call people back. It's not my job description to make excuses for her.
But you do it very well. I'll vouch for that.
Where does Tina stand with our cover story?
I think she's got a draft ready.
I just proved it.
Good. Have it on my desk by 5. Rock and roll, people.
Okay, there's someone calling about a child seat, car seat. Mr. DeVoe.
Yeah, he's from the Highway Safety Board. What does he want?
I don't know, but it's important. Will you please tell her to call him back? Thanks. Birmingham Voice. She's in a meeting.
Is everything okay? Eric had an asthma attack at day camp. Oh, gee, I hope he's all right. I have to get him to the doctor. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm just so damn tired. Well, the story's great. And a man named DeVoe from the Highway Safety Board called. Roland says it's important. Oh, everything's important. Do me a favor. Tell Roland I called DeVoe back. I'll do it from home. Good luck.
Where's she going? She's got a staff meeting in an hour.
She had to pick up her kid. She wanted you to know she called DeVoe back.
Television? Who cares about TV when there are so many wonderful things to do like this? I don't know how to play with this. I think I need a little boy to show me how.
Oh, wait, honey, the show's not over yet. I know it's silly, but I play a mean game of chutes and ladders.
I don't want to play anymore. Can I have some juice?
Juice? Yes, come on, let's all go get some juice. So, you up for a game, or would you like me to read you a book?
A book.
Good choice. I've got a stack to choose from. Emily, where'd you go? Oh. Emily, where are you? Come on, stop hiding. Emily! Emily? 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 Emily! Emily! Emily, what are you doing out here?
Waiting for Daddy.
Honey, you just can't run off like that. It's not safe for little girls to be out here alone. Your daddy's gonna be back soon, but you have to wait inside so I can take care of you. Come on.
What do you girls want?
Mr. Sims, I'm a bluebell, and bluebells don't lie. That candy you bought the other day wasn't from Emmy.
What candy? I don't know what dad blame candy you're talking about.
You ordered 6 boxes, Mr. Sims. See, here's your name.
Girl, what are you doing over here anyway?
Oh.
Now, you get on. Mary Elizabeth, I'll give you the money tomorrow.
But, Mr. Sims, I'm not the one selling the candy.
Then, damn it, why are you over here?
Dad, stop screaming at him.
Get on back to the table.
Come on, guys.
Now, you heard what I said. You want me to get the rope? Do you want me to get the rope?
No, sir.
All right, then. I don't want to hear a single word out of you. Get.
Wouldn't believe how much work I caught up on. This was great.
I am so happy to see you. We had a little bit of a meltdown. Emily left the house. I found her sitting on the porch.
Daddy, Daddy!
Hey, partner, how you doing? Emily, why'd you leave the house?
I don't want to stay here.
Well, so you just left the house without telling Renee? What were you thinking?
Don't marry her, Daddy. I don't like her.
What has gotten into you? First you scare Renee half to death, and then you insult her. Now you apologize right now.
Bill, it's...
No, Emily.
I'm sorry.
Now let's go. Come on. I'll stop by later. Come on. You know, sometimes kids say things to shock you. I don't think Emily dislikes you. I talked to her in the car.
What did you say to her?
I told her I did not like her trying to manipulate you. She did it all the time with Claire. Argued about it constantly.
You and Claire argued about the kids?
You know, Renee, I want things to be different for us, but it doesn't help if you keep challenging me in front of them. It only makes things worse.
All right. I'm sorry I contradicted you in front of them. I won't do it again. But, Bill, Emily is really upset. I think you should talk to her.
Damn, Claire. She's probably the one behind all this.
Bill, you have got to be honest with the kids. Tell them we're getting married. Let Emily express her feelings and don't just shut her down like that.
I do not shut her down.
You do.
So I discipline her. I mean, so I'm strict. But that is the way that I was raised, and I turned out fine.
And that old school way of parenting doesn't work anymore. And if I'm going to be their stepmother, I need a more open relationship.
If, Renee, you reject my parenting, my old school style of discipline, even taking my last name. Now, what are you doing? Are you rejecting me?
Oh, of course not. Bill, all I've heard from you is my kids, my name, my way of doing things. It would be nice if you used the word our for a change. Morning. My 9 o'clock cancels, so I brought you some decent coffee.
Oh, thanks. Hey, look, my second time in print.
You wrote an article?
Well, just this paragraph. Well, I roughed it out, but my friend Tina kept it in.
The protection of children on America's highways may be fully legislated in years to come, but until then, it's every parent's responsibility to take the extra step.
And then we go on to list and rate every infant car seat on the market. I tell you, it has been so great working with Tina.
I am so proud of you. You should start a scrapbook.
What is this, high school? You can start one for me.
Oh, it's great that you've got a mentor. I need one for parenting. What am I going to do about Emily?
Uh-huh. I knew there was some reason you showed up here so early. What is the problem now?
Let me put it this way. Yesterday, I was totally intimidated by a 4'2" terror with kitten barrettes in her hair. And it's not Emily's fault. She's just confused and angry, and I can't get her to listen to me.
Oh, I know. It's so hard to win their trust.
I can't even get a foot in the door.
Well, look, you've just got to be consistent and keep showing up. And don't change the rules.
Yeah, but I don't agree with Bill's rules.
Well, you got to be on the same team.
He wants me to be some sort of silent partner.
You got to compromise.
I wish somebody would tell him that.
This isn't all about Bill. I'm talking about you.
I'm not going to Collier's house.
Of course you are. Just because the two of you had a little tiff, there'll be plenty of friends for you to play with.
Mr. Sims is gonna be there. He's so mean.
Mary Elizabeth, all daddies are stern sometimes. Could you hand me that serving spoon?
He hits Collier.
Parents discipline their children because they love them.
Mama, Mr. Sims beats Collier with a rope.
A rope. Mary Elizabeth, you are quite the storyteller, and sometimes the way you see things, well, isn't the way other people see them.
I know what I saw.
Yes, well, honey, you are going to the barbecue. What would I say to Mrs. Sims if you didn't come?
Tell her that I saw Mr. Sims hit Collier hard, and it gave me a stomachache.
Mary Elizabeth, the Sims are wonderful people. How they discipline Collier is none of our business. Now, come along.
Hey, grab me a Danish before Roland kills them, and then I've got some research for you to do.
Dana, Mary Elizabeth.
Would you like the voicemail?
What the hell happened with this? I get a call at 6 a.m. Highway Safety Board says we published erroneous information.
No, but I checked all the facts, the stats. I even had Mary Elizabeth go over it twice.
Mr. DeVoe said he left 3 messages attempting to inform you that one of these damn seats that you endorsed is defective. Why didn't you call him?
I never got the messages.
Yes, you did. I gave them to Mary Elizabeth to give to you. She said you called them back.
So now it's Mary Elizabeth's fault? I suppose it's her fault for screwing up my son's doctor's appointment, too. Glenn, we have to print a retraction.
Of course we do. What if someone reads this article, buys one of these seats, and a child dies? That's it. Roland?
Oh, I need more than a cup of coffee. Do you think he's gonna fire Roland? That's Glenn's M.O. You only get one mess up with him. You cannot let him fire that boy. You've got to say something.
So what are you gonna do?
I don't know. She asked me not to say anything.
And that sets right with you?
Well, no, but if I do speak up, she could lose her job. I mean, how can I do that to a friend?
Look, if she was a real friend, she wouldn't put you in this position. She can't be thinking how you feel, stuck in the middle of this whole rigmarole.
How can she? I mean, bottom line is she's a single working mother trying to make it on a pathetic salary.
That's not the bottom line, Mary Elizabeth. The bottom line is somebody wrongfully lost their job, mom or no mom.
I swore I wouldn't get involved in office politics. What am I going to do?
Forget office politics. If Kelly was in this position, what would you tell her to do?
Say a little more to the left.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. That's for me?
A little something in the spirit of compromise.
Renee Jackson Moody?
Too big? Too shiny? What?
But let's start with the kids.
All right. We'll talk to him. All right, we'll try to explain things. Not gonna be easy.
I don't think it's gonna be that hard.
Renee, look, I divorced their mother. I'm marrying another woman, and I'm moving them into another house.
Another woman. I'm sorry you're so guilty about all of this.
Renee, when I told you that my folks split up, I left out part of the story. They didn't get a divorce. My father just walked out. He abandoned us. I was the same age as Emily when he left. And I waited my whole life for him to come back. I didn't see him again until I was 22 years old.
I'm sorry.
You know, my kids are not going to know that kind of pain, Renee. They are not going to be afraid that I will leave them.
Bill, that is exactly why you have to talk to them. Listen to me. When I was a kid, my father traveled all the time. Sometimes it seemed like he was gone more than he was at home. It made me angry. I hated that he was away so much, that he missed my birthdays. And I told him. I know it wasn't easy for him, but he listened. And he reassured me that he was always going to come back home. And that he loved me more than anything. I needed that.
Well, I guess our dads were different.
Bill, you are not your father.
And I am not your father either, Renee. You're just gonna have to accept me for who I am.
Once we bought Kelly and Davis the swing set, Mary Elizabeth and I finally got some time alone. It was worth every penny.
Yeah, well, thanks for passing it along.
Anything I can do to keep you two swinging. It's nice to see Renee so happy.
Yeah, well, we hit a bump the other day, that's for sure. I take this fatherhood thing pretty seriously.
Well, so do I. Tell you, it ain't the easiest thing I ever done in my life. Wish it came with a manual.
Hey, Dad.
Hey.
Hey, Mr. Moody. Can I borrow this?
Sorry, bud, that's my new drill. You need lessons first.
Come on, Dad. I promised the guys.
You know the rules. Come out to the job site and we'll teach you how to use it.
Well, Dad, your rules are stupid. I know how to use this darn drill.
Well, show up at 6 a.m. and prove it to me.
Sucks.
You let him talk to you like that?
Mary Elizabeth thinks I'm a pushover, but he's just blowing off steam. Wonder where this thing was. He knows just how far to push it.
Yeah, well, when I was coming up, otherwise without getting our butts beat. How about you?
Me? You want to pass me another one?
Yeah.
Thanks. We had this old rope swing out back of our house. One time, I fell off, you know. I didn't really bruise anything more than my ego. But I ran the house looking for some comfort. My old man cuffed me for crying. And he was so mad that he went out back and cut it down. And from then on, that was the rope he used to beat me with. Whew. Part of the reason I love being a dad is that I get to do it better. Give my kids something I always wanted.
Yeah.
How's it with your old man?
Man, he was gone the whole time I was growing up. I wish you'd have been there. I needed somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to run. I'm out there. I'm all by myself, and the dog's... It's my dog. It's my dog.
Mary Elizabeth, it isn't polite not to greet your host and hostess.
I said hi to Mrs. Soames. Please don't make me talk to him.
Stop whining. Here he comes. Now, don't embarrass me.
Hey, little missy. Boy, I hope you can cook as good as your mom can. Hey, boy. Bring your daddy a beer. All right. Show your neighbor what dishes you can make. Huh?
Here, Dad.
Granddad, I don't drink this crap.
Come on, Collier. Let's go set up the horseshoes.
What he brings me here?
Here, hold this steady, or I'll hit your hand.
So mad at me, you'll probably hit me anyway.
I'm not gonna hit you, and I'm not mad at you anymore. How was your head?
Oh, it just stung a bit. It's fine now.
I'm gonna slug your dad one day. Promise.
Oh, it's not his fault, Mary Elizabeth. It's... Sometimes I just get on his nerves, that's all.
You don't get on my nerves.
You don't? Well, here. I got something that belongs to you.
Thanks, Collier. Three more pieces to go. A whole box to ourselves. Oh, I don't care if Miss Kolbinski didn't buy that candy from me. She was crazy. Didn't even ask for our money back. We get them all. Maybe we should save this last piece for Collier. No, we said we'd eat every single piece. Yep. I love chocolate stickies. I'd hate to have a dad like Collier's. My dad screams at me, and I cry. That's the only thing wrong with him. My dad spanks me and tells me I'll thank him for it later. I guess we're lucky. Yeah, I didn't know parents could be so mean. Wonder why Miss Sims doesn't do anything. I don't know. I think moms have to go along with what dads say. When I have kids, I'm not going to let anyone hurt them. And me? I don't feel so good. Neither do I. I hope I can make it home.
Are you okay?
I don't feel good.
Are you going to be sick?
Can we go to camp now?
Emily, this won't take long.
You already know some of what your dad and I want to tell you.
Now, first of all, Renee and I are going to be married.
And I just want you to know that I don't want to replace your mother. I just want to be your friend. And if something bothers you or if you have any questions, you can always talk to us.
That's right. Now, we want to know how you feel about all this.
I hate it. I'm never going to be Renee's friend. I want you to marry Mommy again.
Mary Elizabeth, I thought we settled this. Roland did not deserve to be fired. I know that. And I feel bad about it, too. But Roland is at the bottom of the food chain. He can get another job. And you're an intern. What's the point in firing you? Thanks. But if I go in there and tell Glenn everything that's happened, I'm out of here in 5 minutes. And you tell me where I'm going to find another job. God, my head is killing me. Come on. We're friends. We have to look out for each other. Friends don't ask you to do something wrong just to cover their ass. If you don't go in there and tell Glenn what you did, I will.
Hey, Elizabeth, could you come in here for a minute, please? So, you gave Tina the messages from the safety board, and you told Roland that she had called them back.
Yes.
So the two of you bungled this story, and I fired an innocent employee.
Yes.
Go home. I don't want to see either one of your faces ever again.
Hey, you're home early.
You too. What are you doing?
Oh, I thought I'd get some exercise. Go for a jog.
Maybe I'll join you.
Before or after you finish your smoke.
I got fired.
What? Why?
Because I may be responsible for killing thousands of children. We said this car seat was okay, and it's not. And what?
Hold on. Can't they print another article and correct it?
What if it's too late? Oh, my God, Collier.
You made a mistake, Mary Elizabeth. Don't beat yourself up.
Why not? Somebody oughta. I lied. I got an innocent kid fired. The only friend at work I thought I had turned out to be using me. Isn't this the kind of thing you're supposed to figure out in your 20s?
You never wanted to be a journalist anyway.
Well, that's quite a pep talk. Do the world a favor and don't ever volunteer for a suicide hotline. I'm such a loser.
Hey, don't say that. If you're a loser, that makes me one by association, and everybody knows that losers only marry losers and have loser kids.
Sometimes losers have great kids. Look at your father and you.
Well, anyway, you're not a loser. They are.
Loser.
You made her draw this, didn't you?
No, she did it on her own. After we talked, just me and her. She really opened up.
Honey, progress.
Yeah. I think Emily's going to open up to you, too.
She's really talented. Wait a minute, I don't have braids. That's Claire.
Yeah, well, she drew you over here with the briefcase, see?
Way in the back, and I'm fat.
Well, at least you're smiling.
Fat, happy, and far away.
Come on, let's go eat. Where's the nameplate I gave you?
Sorry, nothing personal. Bill, I love you. I love your name. But it's just not me.
I thought we were going to start compromising.
So you're going to be Jackson Moody too, huh? Thought so.
Oh, come on, baby. Give a brother a break.
Well, I got to hand it to you. Surviving in the corporate world, swimming with the sharks, and you're not an evil, embittered bitch.
We make a great team, don't we? You get fired, I get creamed by an 8-year-old.
How are your two doing?
My two, I wish. Last night, Bill cooked us dinner, went out for ice cream afterwards. Jordan melted in my arms. Emily's still as cold as Rocky Road. Maybe I'm just not cut out for motherhood. Or marriage either, for that matter.
Oh, now, come on. What, you're going to give up because a guy's divorced with 2 problem children? You fight bigger battles in court every day.
Yeah, I was trained for that. 3 whole years of law school.
Okay, this might take a little bit longer, but I really think that you ought to hang on to this one.
Look at all the baggage he's carrying.
Oh, fine, then get rid of him and go out there at your age and try and find a single guy who's never been married, no kids, who can communicate and is in touch with his feelings.
I'm sure there's a guy like that out there somewhere.
Uh-huh, one, and he lives with his mother and a chihuahua.
All right, you made your point.
Besides, you love this guy, don't you? I mean, do you know how hard it is to find somebody that you can really connect to? Someone with a penis.
Huh? It's a miracle, all right.